world didn't end with a bang, but with a cough. It started with the sterile, white-tiled halls of Higashi Pharmaceutical. They called it a breakthrough in genetic longevity, a way to knit cells back together faster than nature intended. But nature has a way of correcting its own mistakes. They named the mutation the subdermal virus, SDV for short, because of its haunting mathematical precision. 7 days to incubate, 7 days to die, and on the 7th night of the 2nd week, the heart began to beat again. By the summer of 2033, the green flu was no longer a headline. It was a death knell. Civil order collapsed as the reanimated didn't just hunger. They evolved. They shared a pulse, a hive mind that peaked every time the moon took on a bruised, blood-red hue. In a final, desperate act of containment, the remaining kernels of the global government turned to the nuclear option. In 2034, the sky over the United States turned to fire. They hoped the heat would cauterize the infection. They were wrong. The radiation didn't kill the SDV. It fed it. The survivors who crawled out of the bunkers found a world of scorched earth and glowing monstrosities. Now, there is only Navisgain, the killer of monsters, a valley in the Arizona desert that somehow escaped the worst of the fire, but none of the hunger. My name is Joseph, and in this world my last name doesn't matter. It's best not to get too attached to people. I grew up in a settlement near White River, a small village where we took care of each other, treated each other like family, had a community, normalcy in the apocalypse. Things were good. Until one day we were attacked. A group of Duke's bandits raided our village. They destroyed everything. They took everything. They killed mercilessly, but not without discrimination. They kept some of us alive, took them captive. Some were forced into slave labor. Some were used for a number of other unspeakable things. Brutally executed for entertainment, or sometimes even eaten by the raiders who often resorted to cannibalism. As if the dead eating us in droves wasn't bad enough, the living were pushed to madness and desperation, the likes of which can only exist when the world itself has ended. Or maybe the world ending was just what really needed to happen for the truly despicable to finally be given the freedom to be let loose. I guess they saw something in me, because I was one of the few taken hostage. I watched my home burn as they stripped me and dragged me away in chains. They took my name from me that day, leaving me with only a number they carved into my skin. 677. I was the 677th human being these monsters had done this to. I resonated with that for a while. Days passed on the road. Some of us died of exhaustion and starvation. Others just lost the will to live. We had stopped to rest. Not us, the captives. They didn't care if we were tired. The raiders had finally needed a break from walking, so they forced the lot of us to a halt as they built a camp overnight. This was the biggest mistake they could have made. That night was a blood moon, a phenomenon that takes place every 7 days since this all started. The infected were coming. They always came. They always knew exactly where you were, and they hunted relentlessly. The bandits knew this. All survivors did. But they made camp regardless. In the middle of the night, as the moon turned the sky red, the camp was overrun. We would have been eaten alive, just like the slavers, if not for an unbelievable stroke of luck. One of those bastards was taken down right in front of me. I searched his pockets and took the key to our chains, as his face was eaten and he was torn apart by a zombie with glowing eyes. I unlocked our shackles and we each made a break for it. None of us thinking to stick together, only focusing on being free and getting as far away as possible. I hope they all made it somewhere safe. I'll never know. I've been running for hours, The sun is finally shining overhead, and I have no idea where I am. But I have got to survive. I've only got 7 days until the moon turns blood red again.